Hi, I'm Jess, and this is Japan. So today we're in Nishi-Ogikubo to show you a place that might actually be pretty familiar to you. You might have a place like this nearby. So it's not just Japan specific, but we are going to point out some things that they might do a little bit differently here in Japan. So we want to welcome all of you to Tea Rooms, a ceramic studio here in Suginami. I'm really excited to make some stuff. We're gonna see if we can make some traditional Japanese items. So, say it with me. Itadakimasu. Let's begin. Something that's really cool is that when you fill out your little card and the date when you first get here, you actually decide what your little signature is going to be at the end. And you can kind of make this up. It doesn't just have to be your initials. You can do something that's like a more traditional, like stamp kind of shape. Like, I'm sure that you've often seen these if you've ever looked at Japanese art. These are like name stamps, and you can kind of make one up. So what I'm going to do is the Itadakimasu Japan logo, or do my best. Make a tori, and then shoot. Very simplified version. Should I put IJ at the bottom? What do you think? Okay, I'm gonna do a lowercase because I think that's cute and modern. Yeah. Okay. Swirly. Oh, by the way, today I'm wearing a denim kimono and hakama, which is these like special kind of like, it's like a skirt. These are made of polyester. I knew we were gonna be getting dirty today. So I'm wearing stuff that's washable. Please, please, please do not wear a silk kimono to a ceramic studio. I beg you. I'm sure you're not going to, but I'm warning you anyway, and this is also to get people off my back who are like, you're gonna ruin your kimono, no. I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. I have done this before, but I'm not very good at it. So we'll see how it goes. One thing that's different from the way that I learned how to do ceramics back in high school is we made everything just from the bottom of the this plate. It's interesting that they actually just take the whole clay and then make the item on top and then cut it off. I don't know if that's a Japanese thing or if that's just something I wasn't exposed to before. Let's start spinning. スピードはどんぐらい？こんぐらいでいいですかね。そうかな。はい。はい。So she's making the base for me. Can you hear me okay? Alright. 最初こちらで。はい。はい。こう。そうですね。こう。So I'm gonna stabilize my thumb and kinda, I think I'm pinching and bringing it up slowly. And she's helping me out here. Ah! Ah! あらららら。どうしようかな。はい。ああ。はい。ちょっと緊張しました。I'm gonna make a spiral on the inside. I'm gonna try one more. Oh, that's cool. I've actually never done that before. Oh, いいじゃん。やった。I did it. Nice.
次はどうしましょうか。花瓶とかにしますか。
そうですね。
花瓶で。
やってみようか。はい。I feel like the Western kind of view or perspective of beauty is like something that is like the closer to perfect and symmetrical, the better. But for a lot of Japanese like traditional things, I'm sure like some of you have heard the term wabi-sabi, which is basically like anything that has an imperfection in it. It makes that thing unique. And even if that imperfection is something that some might find, like from a Western perspective, you might find as ugly. Like maybe there's a chip at the top, or maybe, you know, like my rice bowl over here, the sides are a little bit wobbly. It's not a perfect circle. But that gives it its characteristic, and like that's the only one that exists like itself. It's not a carbon copy of other things, and that's something that can be really beautiful. And I like to see, you know, obviously I like stuff that's symmetrical as well. I'm a Western person. I grew up with that mindset. But now when I make things and there's like a little mistake or a little blip, I don't get so upset because I see it as character. I think that's nice. Oh, すごい。うん。はい。Wild. It's very wild. I just kind of went like that as it was spinning. Look, Mom, I'm playing with mud. So I'm going to try to make this right here, which is a special kind of, I guess you would call it a teacup, but it's not just any teacup. It's specifically for tea ceremony, for matcha. So it's got this really interesting shape, if you want to take a look at it. It's got a really interesting shape, so it's very wide at the bottom. It's meant to be held with two hands. And I have participated in like a mock tea ceremony before in university. And you actually drink from the same cup. So it has to be really wide because every time you get it, you turn it so that you're not drinking from the same spot as somebody else. Oh, いいですね。できた! Yay! So I have to decide what I'm going to keep. So usually you'll make 3 out of the clay that they prepared for you, and then you pick one. But you can add one for 1,000 yen, about $10 US-ish. I think I might do 2. I think I kind of want to keep the vase and the matcha like tea bowl. And then maybe if we learn something like ikebana or tea ceremony in the future, I can use them. That would be cool. All right, I think I've decided I'm gonna take these 2. I think next we're gonna pick glazes. So they have all these different sorts of glazes, and I guess they just glaze it for you. And then they send it to you. So they're gonna just send it directly to our place so we can just unbox them and behold their glory. So I'm actually really proud of myself today. Like, I feel like this, like for the rice bowl, I feel like half of it was done by me, half of it was done by the instructor, but the other 2, I really felt like she kind of like set me free like a baby bird and let me fly and like make my stuff. So Yeah, I feel really accomplished today. I love doing creative stuff like this. And if you love doing creative stuff like this too, you should definitely come down here and check it out. It's called Tea Rooms in Nishio-Gikubo. It's less than 5 minutes away from the station, really easy to get to. And if you want to learn more about everything that we do, please check us out at itadakimasu.net. And we will see you in the next video. Bye! What if all of our cups at home were this small? Be living like hamsters.
Just size.
Hey! You jerk. Would you care for a glass of brandy? Oh, I didn't take my mask off.